I'm excited to share with you what neutral spine position is. I had a student come into my reformer class recently and she was a little scared to ask what her neutral spine position was. But you don't have to be afraid to ask your Pilates instructors questions. We don't mind going through the ins and outs of where your body should be. So neutral spine is actually referring to the three natural curvatures that your spine should be in naturally to be in the best supported position. So that natural inward curve of the lower lumbar, the outer curve of the thoracic spine or the mid-back, and then the inward curve of the cervical spine. Now when we talk about Pilates neutral spine, we typically are referring to our pelvic stability when we're lying down or when we're standing up. So if you are, whether you're lying on the mat or standing up, we can have kind of a anterior tilt forward, and that's putting too much curvature in the lower lumbar, or we can have a posterior tilt where we have this kind of flattened back. So neutral spine is referring to where we have a nice natural swoop of the lower lumbar, and it's where our core muscles, specifically our transverse abdominis, can pull inward and upward and support that lower lumbar in that elongated position. So when we get down on the mat and we try to find our neutral position, we're going to kind of tilt our hips under, so we're flattening our back, and then tilt them the other way. And we typically say that right in between that is where your neutral spine would be. Your sacrum bone, which is the diamond-shaped bone underneath your spine, is going to feel kind of flattened to the mat. It should feel like a bowl sitting in place. So the bowl of the hips is here. Now, if I am very lordotic, like pregnant women, we've carried all this weight, I have 4 children, so my spine in the lower lumbar tends to be kind of lordotic. If I go to my in-between, that might not actually be enough. And so sometimes I have to go into a little bit of imprinted spine. I hope that helps you understand neutral spine position a little bit more.